Alright, anyway, it looks like the videos uploading normally should be up in about 4 minutes. I know. Now, for some reason, this other video here, the one I'm trying to upload, like I told you earlier on the new upload I just uploaded, it's got 1,022 already uploaded, and it needs like one more. And that video is about 15 minutes long, but it should be uploading slowly but surely. I know. Now, I'll be back in about 10 minutes to check on it. Might extend the time because I'm putting together the maxi climber. Now, I'm going to put it in my garage and wait until I'm down to around 240 pounds to use it. I know. Because that's what the instructions say, and I don't want to put too much strain on it. Because I'm 292 today. So I'm still going down from 325. Means I lost close to 38 pounds, somewhere in there. Give or take a few ounces. Now to prove that, I'll just my air conditioner's on. I want to turn it off. Alright. Alright, there it goes. Had to turn it off real quick because I don't want it running during the day. Because I can't afford the high electric bill until summer and stuff like that. So again, I'm going to just turn it off so it don't get too hot in here. Anyway, I can stand the heat until around summertime, and then I might really need it. And that's to give me a few months to get everything situated. So again, I'll show you my weight. Alright, set error. Try it again. Like it's going to say error again, maybe. Yep. Sometimes it'll do it like 2 to 3 times because I got to step on it properly. Alright, 291.6. So that means I'm down almost 39 pounds. Actually 44. From 325. Now, most people say I don't look 292 pounds or 291 pounds. Anyway, because I'm a combination of muscle and fat. Now, it ain't that I'm not really that big, but I'm like a wrestler from the WWE now. Now, I'm going to try to get around, trying to lose like 2 to 3 pounds a week. I'm already going down. As you can tell, I thought I was 292 this morning, so I'm down a pound already. So I'm going to try to do like at least 2 pounds a week. And I don't want to do it too fast because of my size. Because I also heard that can cause heart failure. So again, now the thing I got to watch out for this camera is the battery time. Now it's got 3 full bars, but I'm going to check it every 10 minutes to make sure it's doing fine and finish my project here and keep reading the book for you. Let me make sure I get the book manual before I continue. Things like that. Now this is to show how I could work on the ship even though I wasn't an electrician. Now instead of doing the regular jobs of an electrician, they had me to clean the toilets, which I could do easily, and sweep the bathrooms, and mop them, and things like that, and clean the sinks. And they also had me doing the painting of the ship. Like they put me in a hole right down in the bowels of the ship, and wanted me to paint it, but I didn't give a fuck because they didn't seem to give a fuck. So then Robo did a good job on it. Better than I did, because I didn't give a shit, Robo. But you did a good job on it. Congratulations. I like your job better than mine. But anyway, Robinson painted it gray and I was painting it red. If I remember correctly, Robinson. That's EMF from Robinson. He might be still in the Navy or went in the heat and air himself. He was doing a little bit of AC work on the ship. And he's also trying to be the new rewind guy under Hart. Right. Now that's just to show I have a memory of being on my ship too. I know. It's for Publix or whoever wants to hire me in the future as well. I know. Things like that. Now my memory is pretty good, though I do hear voices. Like I said, I do not hallucinate and see visions or things that aren't there either, like I told Publix as they were trying to hire me. Now they have another 2 weeks to decide, and I might put my application in up to 3 months and renew it. But I can also forget my password, so if you want to hire me, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Like I said, and I already went in for an interview because they said I was a tier 1 applicant, which I guess that's pretty high, because of my you take a little test with Publix to see how you react with different questions and different situations. And the person interviewing me, I forget his name, it's been like a week since the interview or so. But he was telling me that I scored real well in the test as well, in dealing with customers and things like that. So again, that's a shout out to Publix. I'm still looking for a part-time job. I can work up to 26 hours a week. 1 week can be 27, toggling as long as I don't make over $840 a month. Now, even if I do, I can work for you 9 months, but then I got to start reporting it to Social Security if I make over say 40. Like I said in my emails to you as well, managers at Publix. Now, the only one of the questions I might have had a difficulty answering, and I answered in the middle, was how to deal with different types of managers. I wasn't quite sure how to answer that question because my boss at the Deli Mart did me wrong. He cheated me out of at least $7 to $15 of my pay that night, including my tips. That's why I did videos about it on YouTube. Now, some of it is a joke. The part about being treated like a prostitute, that's a joke, but some of it is serious because he really did take my tip money and only gave me half of the tip money and owed me at least another $7 to $15. Now, had it been just $8, I wouldn't have had a problem with it, but it was $7 to $15 he would have had to pay me. And that includes $15 that I owed him from the till and what all I should have made in tips that night as well. And also my regular pay, which is $2 per pizza for 5 deliveries, which would have been $10, plus a $4 delivery to Park West, which again would have been $14 total for that. I came in with $5 of my own. I worked 4 hours, which is $29. You do the math, and that's around $52. I walked out of there with $53 that night. That's only $1 more than I should have made, even if he just paid me straight for the hours and the delivery charge. But that means he, as I say, screwed me out of my tip money as well. He took all my tip money, dumbass. So I got mad at you and told you to shove that money up your butt. So I didn't use that word. I used the word ass, as in a jackass or someone trying to swindle someone, even if it's just $7. I'm not going to like that because I might have needed that $7 to buy me something to eat or get me something to drink or whatever I needed it for. Now, if you take my tip money, I'm going to get pissed off with you. Though the first day he worked me, he only paid me 10, even though I was on the clock at least 2.5 hours, and he should have paid me at least another $4.50 from that as well. Now, the first time I sort of let it slide because it wasn't a whole lot of money, and maybe a 5 or even a let's say $11.50 at the most if I worked 3 hours. Now the thing is though, you have to pay your employees, Tim, even if you're just training them and they're on your premises as well. So that means you got to pay someone if you're training them to work for you. even if they just sit in the booth all night. Because they're on your time working for you. I know. So you would still owe me another $4.50 for that day. Plus the 7. That would be $11.50. And that's if it wasn't 3 hours or more as well. I know. I forgot how long it was I actually worked for you that day. It was a long time ago. I know. That was when you first hired me. But I do remember you give me only a 10 for about 2 hours of work, which you would owe me $4.50. And yeah, Tim was working me under the table, and that's fine according to Social Security anyway, because I never made over, say, $840 anyway. I know. Working for Tim the whole time I worked for him, even when he's trying to work me during the week a little bit too. I know. I never made over $840 working for you either, Tim. So we ain't even got to report what I did with you anyway. So you're covered by the law. Don't worry about that. But don't screw me over out of the job with Publix just because you're an asshole. You know what I mean? That's what I mean, Publix, about. That's why I answered ambiguously about a manager sort of in the middle. I know. It depends on how the manager works with me or an owner works with me. And if he screws me over twice, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'll just quit that job because I do make enough money. I make around $3,800 a month. And if the government wants to give me $500 a month because I'm in E3, I don't care about that either, maybe. I know. Just a suggestion to them, I know. But I was trying to do my job, but my shipmates would not work with me, I know. Now, they got pissed off because I kept getting lucky, too, I know. Now, I would do the work parties where we had to stay at the work party until we leave for lunch, and then I would come back to the work party, I know. Now, a work party is where we would load the ship with goods like food, medicine for the corpsmen and things like that. And King, had it not been for the corpsman's asshole, you would have been dead. So thank the corpsmen and Lieutenant Guzman, who was down there with us both, for calling them. I didn't call them assholes, if that's what you're thinking. Lieutenant Guzman did. I wasn't down there alone, jackass. We were down there with Lieutenant Guzman too. Now, if your dumbass was dumb enough to touch the bus without Lieutenant Guzman telling you to, that's why you got electrocuted, asshole. And it wasn't my fault, but yours and the guys hanging the goddamn tags anyway. I wasn't even taught that proper procedure for the ship yet. Until afterwards, asshole. They don't even really teach you that much about it in A school anyway, jackass. Lying out your ass, trying to get me in trouble for shit I never did to you. Fuck off, King. And your little friend too, who told you I did that shit too, probably, And then you all had it out for me, blaming me for that shit. Fuck y'all. Go to hell. Finally. Got that shit out the way too. Alright, anyway. Now, the next part is the user's manual, 4 parts. They're demonstrating there's 4 screws at least that I'll need. Looks like 2 at the bottom on one side and 2 on the other side of the bottom. Now it's got parts and pictures and the quality. Like I said, you want pictures of what the fuck you're working for, goddamn Navy. If you're gonna make someone work alone as an electrician, at least show them what the fuck they're working on next time, so I don't get electrocuted by my crazy shipmates who want to blame me because one of my own shipmates was dumb enough to touch a 450 volt bus with maybe 10,000 amps at the most, or least, or I don't know. That's what the book said about it. It could have up to about 10,000 amps, and he's lucky he's alive. And that motherfucker wanted to blame me and his friend when they're the ones responsible for hanging the red tag, and Lieutenant Guzman was down there too. Fuck you both, assholes. Alright. There's a left plus right arm. Then C, fixed handles. Then D, large U-bar. Then E, small U-bar. That's these here. This is the large, and this is the small, dumbass King. If I could figure that out, I'm sure I could have been a decent electrician, whether you trained me or not, but I didn't know what the equipment looked like, asshole. Because I never worked on it a day in my life before I joined the Navy, asshole. I only worked on it as a helper to a air tech guy, heat and air guy, and he didn't really show me a whole lot either, except for a little bit of duct work. And he never showed me any of the electrical, and that's why I joined the Navy, to try and get to that line of work. But he's king again. I ain't gonna say I wish you had died, but I don't do that. But like I said, I wish you had at least faced me like a man, and we could have found out if your little buddy turned off the switch or not too that day. Because we could have fingerprinted his ass and found out if he did the red tag properly as well. If it was on, he should have went to the brig, not me anyway. Because he mishandled his part of the job. Not Shane. Alright, again. G is a wrench, which is in the bag here. Right here. Alright. H, nut. Which there's 4 nuts. I, screw. Back with user manual. J, washer. 4. K is not attached to the body, but it's another bolt. Looks like a small one. And let's see if I can find that and distinguish it. 2. Alright. I see one of the bolts has come undone. But I might be missing the part. Might have to call Sears and find out about that. Because they also show another bolt, just one bolt, not attached to the body, and I have to look for that too. Or I can only put it together so far. That's the point there too. Alright, now we're getting to the good part, assembly. Alright, let me check my timer. I ain't looked at it in a while. Alright, it's been recording for like 17 minutes and 10 seconds. But it's got 2 full bars, so we're still doing good. Alright, anyway. 1. Insert 2 screws, part 1, in the larger U bar. Part D. Place washers, part J, in nut, part H. Screw part 1 on in part I, on and tighten with wrench, part G. Make sure it is tightened, see picture. 2. Insert screws, part 1, in small U-bar, part E. Place washer, part J, in nut, part H. Screw on and tighten with wrench, part G. Make sure it's tightened, see picture. Alright, so this here's the part they want me to put that on. So I got to do some adjusting here for the different parts. Alright, this here is either the foot or handlebars, probably the handlebars, right here. And this here is the other handlebar. This is the right, and the other one is the left, because one has an R and one has an L. Dumbass. I know that too. So I know the right one from the left one too. I know. Now again, I got to get my parts out of the bag, so that's going to involve a little bit of tearing, because the wrench is in a separate part of the bag. Ow! Wow, got my finger a little bit. Not too bad. Sorry, getting better, motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. Only a little bit of blood. Only a little bit of blood. Go to hell. Go to hell. Vampire time. See how fast they heal. Might need to get a little bit of a napkin to wrap it in real quick. I'll be back in a half second. I'm going to finish opening the bag, and then I'll get something to wrap my finger in. Because of course I'm human. You know, prick me and I bleed, asshole. But try and murder me, and Jesus don't want you to murder me, you might get the shaft next time. Alright, that was my voices there. Now, like I told Publix, I do hear voices, but I try to control how I treat people, even with the voices. Now, yeah, you can make me paranoid, but you can also reason with me. And I'll listen to you. Maybe I'll know this. I heard for a second. Get over it. Don't mean a damn thing. It don't mean a damn thing. Alright, anyway. Now, whoops, I gotta pick my tree up. It seemed to fall over for some reason. Now this is my Charlie Brown Christmas tree that I put up every year. You know, it reminds me of the Charlie Brown Christmas story. God bless us, everyone! That was Tiny Tim. Anyway, let's see how the timer's still doing. Real quick, we can check that real quick. Alright, it's got 22 minutes and 1 bar left. Alright, I might have to do some of it in a little bit later on and switch out cameras real quick. But I don't have any more minutes left on that one, so I got to let this one recharge. So I got 1 bar left, and that's where I'm at in my job so far. Now this could be a quick thing or a slow thing. That depends on the camera too. Now of course, since it didn't upload the last video, the longest one, I just went ahead and took it off. Now what I'm going to do next is try to upload the old video. And see what happens. Now if it don't upload again in the normal time period, which it shouldn't take it long, even though it's a 15-minute video. But if it does, I could still be being hacked and things like that. Now both videos together, one's 15 minutes, one's 23 minutes or so, about 23:30. So I'll stop that one now and talk to you later. Bye-bye.